Well, diplomatic tensions between Australia and China haven't stopped the signing of a mammoth export deal. China has agreed to buy $50 billion worth of natural gas from the Gorgon project in Western Australia. The contract runs over 20 years and exports are scheduled to begin in 2015. The deal was signed between the state-owned PetroChina and ExxonMobil, one of the Gorgon joint venture partners. From Beijing, our correspondent Tom Eagleton reports.
The massive Gorgon gas project proposed for Western Australia needed customers signed up before getting the go-ahead. Now it's got one to the tune of 50 billion Australian dollars.
Represents the biggest export contract in the history of Australia. It also potentially underpins the biggest single construction project in the history of Australia, which could see 6,000 workers on the job at the peak construction period.
The deal couldn't come at a better time for the Australian economy as it struggles to emerge from the global economic downturn.
In a lot of ways represents a bigger investment in Australia than the government's last economic stimulus package, hence the significance not only to the west coast of Australia but to the whole Australian economy.
Mr Ferguson's in Beijing to witness the signing of the deal along with other key players.
Company officials, this is a commercial ceremony this afternoon and I'm the guest of the two companies.
But there'll be no Chinese government officials there. And there was another notable absence from the signing ceremony. The media's been barred from covering it. Though we've been provided with a copy of Mr Ferguson's speech, we can't film him actually making it. Today is a landmark in our relationship with China, he says. In an interview with the ABC, the Minister for Resources and Energy put it in this context.
Look, at any relationship, there are tensions from time to time, but life goes on commercially. China needs our resource and energy products, and we're looking to actually sell those resources and energy products to China. So the relationship is mutually beneficial.
The deal comes just days after Australia's third biggest iron ore miner, Fortescue Metals, agreed to a 35% price cut to supply some Chinese steel mills. Fortescue's bigger rivals BHP and Rio Tinto are still locked in negotiations with other Chinese mills. Tom Eagleton, Late Line.